So I got this beautiful sari from Calcutta, from India. It just arrived today. Anupam ordered this sari for me. It's such a beautiful surprise. It's like a Valentine's Day surprise. And I love these kind of saris. Like they're not very traditional. They're like nice chiffon georgette saris. I think it's a chiffon sari, maybe, I don't know. But it's got really nice sparkly embroidery. And I've not had these kind of saris for a long time now. Like I mostly have very traditional silk saris, and I feel I can carry these ones way better. Well, I'm just wearing on top of my pajamas right now, but I think I can carry these kind of saris really much better than those traditional silk saris. They are beautiful and I have a lot of them, but I'm a short girl, and I think for short people it's a bit difficult to carry such heavy well, this one is heavy too. The embroidery wise, this is very heavy, but those saris are like really long and broad as well. Like you can't like fold them up like this in your arms so easily. Those ones are like a bit tough. The silk tends to be a little tougher. um More than tough, I think this one is a little more like malleable. Those ones are slightly different, like they're pure hard silk. So I find these much more comfortable actually for my kind of figure person. This is the best. So I'm really excited that Anupam got me the sari, and it's so pretty. I love the pink. It's really, really nice. Looks like it snowed last night. I didn't see the snow. I guess it was in the middle of the night. The cars are all covered in snow. I am going to the dentist now. Kind of late, so I'm running, but I have to be careful in the snow. But it was very light snow, as you can see. Last year it was so heavy, right? This year it was not that heavy. And this was probably the first snow of this year. It's been very cold, but it's not been snowy, which is weird. Like in my 6 years of stay in the US, I've never experienced negative 24 degrees Celsius in Newark, Delaware. But that happened this year. But this year there was no snow. The lowest I've experienced here is negative 10 probably Celsius, but that was okay. So I came back from the dentist's office, and well, I heard that I have to get 2 more root canals done. It's like the dental problems are never ending. I've had so many. I've never heard anybody my age go through so many dental treatments. Mine is like one after the other. I don't know what's wrong with my teeth. I eat a lot of protein and calcium and vitamins though. I don't know why I have so many teeth issues. Funny thing is, they moved the green turtle from this building across the street there. I don't know what purpose that serves. Maybe this space is being sold for some bigger business or something. I don't know. I think this green turtle was huge. It was really, really big. But they decided to move there across the street. So it's not a big change in place, but anyway, don't get fooled by the sunlight. It's only for light. It's extremely cold today. Really, really cold. It also snowed last night, as I showed some time ago. So yeah, it's a very cold afternoon right now actually. I spent this morning preparing the syllabus for the classes that I'm teaching this semester. Good thing is I have a TA who's going to do most of the grading, and I am going to teach. Mostly I'm not going to give them a midterm and final. Instead, I'm going to give them 3 quizzes. So one quiz around the midterm time, another quiz towards the second quarter of the semester, and then a final quiz at the end. So yeah, that should be good. I feel sometimes when we give final exams, they just get overburdened and overstressed, and they get too many things to prepare all at the same time, and like the finals week is stressful for the students because they have a lot of courses that they take. Like it's not like they're just taking Ling 101 or the linguistics courses. They're taking other courses too, like cognitive science, psychology, math, biology, a whole lot of different kinds of classes. And if they have finals of all these things all around the same time, I don't know, it's difficult to manage, I think. So I think it's better to test them regularly throughout the semester and then have a final quiz so that they're kind of on top of things throughout the semester, not just at the end. Because I've also noticed that they just go and study towards the end, and that kind of creates excessive pressure. So if the pressure is distributed and they are on top of things and they can keep up with things throughout the semester, that's better for learning purposes in my experience. But we'll see. If things look more difficult for them towards the beginning of the semester, I might tweak the syllabus a little bit more. Oh, so yeah, the green turtle is here now. It's funny that it's like it just moved across the street. That's so funny. I've never seen a move like this. But okay, I'm sure they have other plans. So this road, this little bridge up there, used to go to my lab, the phonetics lab, the old one. But now it's not there. I mean, it's there, but nobody is using it for some reason. And I'm just writing my dissertation now. Like all my data collection, data analysis, everything is done. So I'm just at home writing all the time and going to the department sometimes for any small work. Like right now I'm going for a education technology training right now at the university. So they're going to teach the teachers, the academic instructors, about using something called UD capture, which is basically an automatic system that records the class. So they can't see me, but they can see all the slides and hear my voice, which gets recorded, and the recording they can watch anytime if they want later to prepare for exams or to recap the lessons, like that. So it's kind of helpful, I think. It's a good use of technology. So that's why I'm going to kind of see whether this will be useful for them or not. I think it's been useful for me when I was taking classes. It really helped for me to go back and see the UD capture so that I could review the lessons properly again, because it's not possible to keep writing everything that the teacher says. And now that the technology is available, why not use it? But I also think that sometimes when everything is recorded, students tend to not come to class, and then that's a problem, because in class I give them a lot of exercises, we interact, ask questions. That is something that goes missing if they are at home. And then if they have questions, they have to email me, but then I'll reply to the email separately to each one, so everybody doesn't get that answer. So it's a bit of a tricky situation. Like I really want people to participate in class, and the linguistics class in general, at the beginning, if you pay good attention, it's not something that can become a stressful subject later. You just need to pay good attention when the basics are taught, so that things become smooth later on in the semester. But most of the time students already come with a preconceived notion that it's going to be hard, and the instructor is going to be hard, everything is going to be hard. So they kind of put up their own walls and barriers right from the beginning. So I kind of try to break the ice so that we can interact well and learn together in a better way without feeling too intimidated in the presence of an instructor. And I don't know, I never thought that I'm an intimidating instructor, but I feel like my students are still afraid of me for some reason. I'm actually very approachable, and I'll always make time for them. If they want an emergency office hour, I'll be like, yeah, here's a Zoom link, please call me and let's figure out how to solve the problem. Things like that. I think students in general, we come with a preconceived notion. Like even I'm like that. I always think that a professor is not approachable and we should not talk to them. But it feels like if we talk to them and tell them our concerns, then they can help us better because they know the subject well. They are the experts. So they always want us to do well in class. So yeah, I want my students to do well, very well. Like I want everybody to get straight A's, but within the bounds of fairness. So like they have to also put in the work. So yeah, it's very cold this morning. Jeez. So whenever I go out with a ponytail, like if I tie my hair up, I wear this hairband. Like it's like more like a ear warmer. It keeps my ears covered, but my hair is open. Like, but my hair is tied. Like I can't wear a regular hat, a normal beanie, if I want to tie my hair, because the tied hair goes inside the beanie and that looks weird and uncomfortable. It also tugs on the hair at the back. But this hairband is really nice and warm. I really like it.
There you go. Stay warm.
You too, thank you. So I went to the store to get an ice cream. They have this thing called Chocolate Thunder ice cream from a Woodside Farm Creamery. I don't know if you remember, I have a blog about going to Woodside Farm Creamery where we saw a lot of cows and we really liked that farm and their ice cream, and this Chocolate Thunder flavor was really good. It's nice dark chocolate, and I've not got such nice dark chocolate from UD Creamery for a while. So yeah, Woodside Farm Creamery it is. Like the farm is a bit far from here and I don't drive when Anupam is not here, so I did not go. I can't go there because I don't have a car here, first of all. So it's good that this place sells that farm's ice cream, so I could just go and get one. And this was the only last one left, so I got it at Wilmington SEPTA train station. I had come here before once, but I'm here for some other work today, and I'm actually meeting my advisor, which is really nice. And we're gonna go somewhere. She's going to come pick me up in a bit. Some food, stuff, bagel, a new green turtle across the street. Nice, smaller than the previous one, but it's still nice. I think in the other, like across the street, the old one was much bigger. Like this one is like just the bar. That bar over there was almost the size of this whole restaurant here. Food. So after a very long time today, I'm meeting my Bengali friends and we're making something called patishapta. It's like a crepe filled with coconut inside, like a coconut filling, and the crepe is actually made of rice flour, some semolina and regular flour. Like I'm making the batter here and my friends are going to help me make it, and then we're gonna have a little party. Like I'm seeing them after a really long time. I think I saw them last in October, so I've been missing them a lot. It's nice that they're coming. Oh, and I also got this sweatshirt from Everlane today. I don't know if you know about Everlane. It's a really nice brand. They've got really nice winter wear and even summer wear. I've never bought their summer wear, but their denims are very popular. I don't need jeans right now, so I got this really nice sweatshirt. Sorry, it's quite comfy. It's very good for today's weather. It's very, very cold today. I walked to the university, to the gym basically, and then there was coffee hour for international students. I look like I have a lot of less hair over here, but anyway, I've struggled with less hair forever. But yeah, so I went to the coffee hour today. They were doing the first spring semester coffee hour, and I got a nice cake, a nice slice of cake, small slice. They usually have a really large cake, and they also had spring roll, so I had all of that. It was really nice. And yeah, so now I'm waiting for my friends. Oh, and also the coffee hour had something called a game for like icebreakers. So like people go and talk to other people. Usually people just stand in their own groups and not talk to other people, but here they had like a kind of a game where you have to go and talk to people and get their signatures, like find somebody who can speak 3 languages, find somebody who is new to the US or something like that. Like they had a whole lot of things, and if you can get about 10 signatures checked from that list, you get a stress ball, and if you can get 15, then you get a bag. So I got 11. I could have gotten more, but I had to come back because my friends were coming. So I got 11 and I got a stress ball, which was nice. So now I'm going to get ready for my friends. They're gonna come, we'll make this party shapta thing, and I'll share pictures. So today the university is doing a hot chocolate festival in one of the student centers, and I just went there, and I'm so glad that the amount of hot chocolate that they're giving is little, so you can actually finish it. Because if you go to Starbucks or any other places, they give like really large glasses of hot chocolate, which I can never finish. So I'm really glad that I went here, and I couldn't take a video because I was talking on the phone with my dad, but I clicked some pictures which I will share here. And if I get time to go to that building later, I might take a video if it's still going on, but otherwise we'll have to just do with the pictures. And also they had many flavors of hot chocolate, like peppermint hot chocolate, hazelnut hot chocolate, peanut butter hot chocolate, plain hot chocolate, white hot chocolate, tons and tons of hot chocolate.